1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And round 13 is underway. It's lights down, away we go here in Monza. Sam Lewis, good getaway. David Albon, not a great getaway. Here we go, down into turn 1. This is where a lot of chaos can happen. Down into turn 1. Will we make it through cleanly? Side by side, a lot of jockeying for position. Sam Lewis already running away as there's a little bit of contact in the back. David Albon hangs on to P2 as they all fight for position here. That's Trevor Massey and Milk Hamilton here. Here we go, down into the second chicane here, looking through the field here. It's all contact. That was a little bit of contact between the Haas and the Ferrari, but looking up front, Sam Lewis already pulling away to a 1.3 second gap with all the fighting in the first chicane. But here we go, down into here, down the hill here, below the old Monza Oval. It's gonna be Sam Lewis here, but David Albon does have slipstream, and that could go a long way here in Monza. There's a little bit of fighting position. That was Isaiah Hamilton, who thought for a move into Ascari, thought better of his. That was a little bit of a mistake from Jonathan Hibbett. Hit the curb. He's gonna still be okay.
Oh
but
no, Alex Leclerc! Oh goodness, he's lagging. Okay.
Oh.
Alex Leclerc around.
Yeah, Alex
He
Leclerc.
went into the gravel and got loose and spun around. I'm not too sure what's happening to him. It looks like, yeah. All right, he resets his car. He's back on track. Tough break for Alex Leclerc.
Running in a solid P3.
Contact in the back. Looks like, not too sure. Looks like it was the Ferrari and the Mercedes. Yeah, it was Isaiah Hamilton and Elijah Wheeler. They both make contact. They both look okay. Not too sure if there's much damage on their cars, but significant contact. And Elijah Wheeler now in the gravel, but significant contact between those two.
Yellow flag sector 2. That's Milk Hamilton, yeah, in the barrier. It's VSC. VSC is out. Yeah, a lot of chaos happens. So virtual safety car is out. It's also David Albon got up to P2. We missed that. Also, we are back racing from the VSC. If you want. But anyways, we are back racing here in Monza here. It's a good restart from the Aston Martin. Pretty solid restart there. So, yeah, that's what we saw at Baku, and he's starting to do that here again, firing off very well from the restarts. As here we go through here. Maddox Beard trying to find a way to P2, because, I mean, these two are pretty equal on pace, but Maddox Beard also has pretty solid pace, and he also has the DRS here on David Albon. They can see Sam Lewis up in the distance, but they've got a lot of work to do to actually catch him. Oh, no! That is Christian Severson. That is a safety car. Safety car is out. Christian Severson, unfortunately, out of the race. I'm not sure what happened to the V-Carb, but Christian Severson out of the race. I'm not sure where it happened, but Christian Severson out of the race. The safety car is deployed here in Monza. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are back racing here in Monza. Slight sound, away we go for the second time here at Monza as Sam Lewis gets to a good jump once again. Beard trying to defend here from everyone. As here we go down through turn 1, pretty clean from the two Red Bulls. As there's contact, that was the Williams who got maybe a little bit of body work came off of that Williams. But down through the bend here, James Sedek got up to P3. As Hamilton up to P4. Race Crown down to P5 as everyone starts to sort themselves out down through here into the second chicane. Maddox Spears actually keeping solid pace with Sam Lewis, but it's a matter of time. It's a matter of if Maddox Spears can even finish this race. Is down the front stretch here. He pulls to the outside. DRS open for the Red Bull. As here comes Maddox Beard. Takes the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. As Maddox Beard up into the P1. As here we go down into the first chicane. This is the fight for the podium. As that's the Alpine and the Mercedes. As we've mentioned, these two fighting for the podium, but these two also, the two Red Bulls, is a Red Bull fight for this win here. Sam Lewis versus Maddox Beard. Who's gonna come out on top? We'll have to find out here. It's a matter of time here. Here we go down through the second chicane. Sam Lewis right on the rear gearbox of Maddox Beard. Yep, as here we go. Sam Lewis is gonna have DRS on Maddox Beard here. He's actually gonna do the DRS games. Beard lets Sam Lewis go to get the DRS. Yep, DRS games here for Maddox Beard. Now he's gonna have DRS here on Sam Lewis. Here we go down the front stretch. Beard gonna have the advantage here. Did he let off too much though? That's the question. He might have let off too much. He actually did. He did, and Sam Lewis keeps the lead down the front stretch because Beard let off a little bit too much there. But that's a slide from Sam Lewis. And also there's a bit of sliding there as Isaiah Hamilton up in the podium places. James Sadek kind of struggling. He's one rolled to Royce Crown. But looking at the fight here at the front, both the Red Bulls. This is a really interesting fight at the front here between the two teammates. As that's also someone off the road. That is James Sadek off the road. He keeps it going though. I'm not sure what happened there, but heading down through this, down through here, down the hill below the old Monza Oval here. Will Maddox Beard be able to get the move here? Here on the front stretch, maybe here down through Ascari though. Maddox Beard just trying to stay in DRS range, but right now he's not close enough to make a move in a turn one if he wanted to. Oh no! That's a big hit into the barrier. That is the Alpine of James Sadek, and safety car is out. And yeah, safety car is out, and Jaden Sadek, you see him in the back row there. Yep, Jaden Sadek, unfortunately out of the race. Sam Lewis heads to the pits. Everyone heads to the pits here in Monza. Safety car is out, and that shakes up things quite a lot, but there's still a fight for the win. Oh, that's also a double stack from the Red Bulls, and I think Beard's gonna lose a lot of time from this.
Oh, he was having a really good run there. Obviously, that double stack is going to cost him, so that's unfortunate for him. We'll see how far he'll fall down. It looks like he'll fall down 2 positions. So Isaiah Hamilton is now in P2, Royce Crown in P3. So yeah. Nothing Maddox Beard could have done there. If he didn't pit, obviously he would definitely lose the lead on the restart.
We're back racing here in Monza. Sam Lewis, good jump as Hamilton has the slipstream. Beard getting aggressive already on Royce Crown. They all fight for positions. This is the multiple cars under our blanket here. Down on turn one. Here comes Royce Crown looking, locks up, is down into the chicane here. Maddox Beard stays in P4 as now Isaiah Hamilton already losing time to Sam Lewis with all that fighting in the chicane. As here we go. Here's the Ferrari on the Red Bull here. There's not going to be a move there though, as Beard needs to get around these two quickly. Here we go, down into the double right-hander. How aggressive will Beard be to try to get these two positions? Yeah, this is unfortunate for Maddox Beard because that double stack really messed him up, and yeah, now he's got a lot of work to do to try to get to Sam Lewis because I mean, yeah, he was obviously it was similar pace to Sam Lewis, but similar is not going to cut it now. He's got to be faster, and we'll see if he's able to. Ignore that it also says safety car on the leaderboard. That's just a glitch that F124 has. We are green flag racing as yeah, lap 8 here in Monza since the restart or since the second attempt restart. As here we go down through the chicane here. 1.7 seconds the gap between Isaiah Hamilton and Maddox Beard. Beard looks to the inside here, down through the bend here. Is Beard gonna get up to P2 here? Now it's gonna be actually no, he's not quite P2 yet. Now he does, P2, and now it's gonna be up to Maddox Beard here to try to catch those 2 seconds he needs to get to Sam Lewis. Yeah, as Beard heads to the pits, yes, he might be retiring. Yeah, I think he's having to retire now. Unfortunately for Maddox Beard, looks like he's gonna have to retire here. Hasn't quite retired from the session yet. Looks like he is now.
Looks like he is. He's staying in his.
Yep, unfortunately.
Yep, he is retired.
And that's unfortunate because, yeah, that just gave Sam Lewis the win here in Monza because I don't think anyone had the same pace that Beard did. But we'll have to see here as down to the second chicane, Sam Lewis leads. Oh, no! That is Christian Severson,
oh, no.
And BSC is out. I'm not sure what happened to Christian Severson. But the virtual safety car comes out, and Yep. Not sure what happened to Christian Severson. And this could be a really interesting fight for P2 here if they can't catch Sam Lewis, and doesn't look like they're going to be able to because Isaiah Hamilton's already losing time to Sam Lewis. As, yeah, here's the fight. This is for the podium places. Trevor Massey up in the podium places as Royce Crown falls down to P4 in the Williams. So, yeah, Trevor Massey has pretty solid pace, but it's probably not going to be good enough to catch Sam Lewis. As here comes Trevor Massey with a DRS. He goes for a move. To the inside goes Trevor Massey. Down the inside into the chicane. Here's his contact. Contact with the Ferrari and the Mercedes, and the Ferrari's around. The Ferrari gets spun around as he gets it going. But yeah, that's Trevor Massey, who unfortunately went around, and now that might throw away his chances of Ferrari getting a podium here at their home race. But it could, if these guys fight, though, it definitely could open the door for the Ferrari to still have a chance at a podium here. Here we go. Oh, that was a mistake from Isaiah Hamilton. He also gets a 3-second penalty. He gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings there. He hit the curb. I'm not sure if that really should count, but yeah, because it was just a mistake there. He didn't really mean to cut the corner, but I don't know. We'll have to review that if that will actually stand. But Isaiah Hamilton still under attack, though, from Royce Crown here. Here comes Royce Crown to the outside of Isaiah Hamilton with the DRS. He's going to clear him before the corner as Royce Crown up in a P2 as Trevor Massey trying to catch up to these two. Oh, no! Royce Crown around, and now that's Trevor Massey up into the podiums once again.
Jonathan Hibbett in the pits puts on the softs. I'm assuming he's going to try to go for the fastest lap here. So, yeah, he's not going to lose position. Elijah Wheeler was about 49 seconds back when Jonathan Hibbett pitted. So, he'll keep that 5th place position, but just going to try to get that extra point, try to take it away from Sam Lewis. For the drivers.
But here we go, down the front stretch for the final time here in Monza. Here we go, as here comes Royce Crown with the slipstream, with the DRS. He pulls to the inside on Trevor Massey. They're side by side into the chicane here. Trevor Massey does not give it up though without a fight, but Royce Crown gets up in the podium places. But what will Trevor Massey have to say about that? Because he still has a whole lap to go to try to win that podium place back. Sam Lewis also heads down this straightaway here, down in a parabolica. Sam Lewis gonna come home to try to get to 13 wins in a row. Sam Lewis to the line. Sam Lewis wins 13 in a row. Sam Lewis wins the Italian Grand Prix as Isaiah Hamilton going to come home with a P2 as he heads through Parabolica. Also improves his fastest lap as Isaiah Hamilton up to the line here. He's going to come home for P2. The fight for the podium, though. Here we go through Parabolica. It's going to be Royce Crown who beats the Ferrari to the line as Royce Crown gets podium as the Ferrari of Trevor Massey still a very solid P4 as Jonathan Hibbett here on his fastest lap attempt. Will he be able to get it? We'll have to see here. Up to the line here. It's going to be the last car here to finish this race here in Italy. As here comes the Alpine. Will he get fast lap? Runs wide. And this doesn't look like it's probably going to be a fastest lap for Jonathan Hibbett. No, I don't think it was. But yeah.